Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and it's time for episode 2 of the career mode. We've made it to 2 episodes. We're nearly at the record of 3. Let's do this. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit like and subscribe. Thank you for the support on the first episode. It was magic. Everybody in the comments begging me to make sure this one lasts a bit longer than 3 episodes. Trust me, this time round it will. We've got an international break coming. We've got to keep ourselves busy somehow. So if you are enjoying the series, make sure to go down below, hit like, hit subscribe, and keep watching, and you'll keep getting. It's as simple as that. But let's jump into the game, shall we? So we're here, and obviously in the last episode all we really did was set up the career mode and had a look at our squad. Today we're going to try and sign some players. That's the big thing for today, and we're also going to try and get through the pre-season tournament to give us a little bit more money to spend on players. Now, I haven't signed anybody yet, however I have identified a couple of players who I would like to bring in. In the last episode, you remember the names that we went through, which included Evan Ferguson, Kevin Kelleher. I've added this man to the list, Christopher Ajer, who I think we might be able to get for quite a decent transfer fee, and obviously he's got a connection with the club. He's the kind of centre-back who would come in and add, instant quality, so I'm definitely considering Christopher Ajer. Also, at the end of the last episode, we got a couple of transfer offers for players that I'm looking to move on. Tony Ralston, we've accepted a 2.1 million bid from Turkey for him. Whether or not he takes it or not, we'll need to wait and see. And obviously as well, Alexander Bernabe, who we spoke about in the last episode, we've accepted a couple of offers from him from Genoa and Leeds. So hopefully 2 clubs that they're interested in going to. We'll just need to wait and see what happens. Let's try and get some business done, shall we? Our scouts are actually doing their job pretty well. They're coming back with some decent suggestions. There are a lot of free agents in this year's game as well. People have told me to have a look at some free agents, but I'm going to prioritise a couple of different areas first. So, goalkeepers wise, the scouts have come back with a few suggestions. In England... Calvin Bassey. Bassey who? Odson Edouard, they're telling us to look at him a little bit further. These are the players from England we're getting told to look at. I think I know what I want to start off today's episode with. I want us to go and get Kevin Kelleher. Right, it's time to talk to your man here, Jurgen Prop. I think that we can look at that beautiful image of Celtic Park on the wall. You see that in every Celtic Dash shed, didn't you? 4.4 million is apparently what he's valued at. I'm going to try and start the bidding a little bit lower. If we could get Kelleher for, say, 3.8 million, I'd be very happy with that. Now, whether or not... Okay, Jurgen Klopp... What? Liverpool want Yang. Why? You've got Salah or Yang. I don't know. I'm gonna try and work this out. We're not gonna give away any of our players right now, even if it means financial benefits for us. Nah. Okay, we've come to an agreement on a fee after some negotiation. £4.7 million to land the signature of Kelleher. Obviously now we'll need to go into contract negotiations, but that's a good start. 4.7 million. A lot of these are going to kill me for this because I'm not negotiating it and trying to make it less. I'm not up for negotiations. I'm not your man Rick for Pawn Stars. I just want players. Kevin Kelleher, welcome to Celtic Football Club. We have made it happen. Let's watch Brendan shake the hand of the scumbag agent. And then where is he? The player. There we go. What a signing for Celtic, by the way. Kevin Kelleher is here. I really do hope that Kevin is how you say it, by the way, because I have been guessing that the entire time. I believe that's how you pronounce that first name. I'm terrible with the Irish names. Judge me all you like. But here he is, going through his paces, going through the medical. But we have finally done something that Celtic arguably should have done this summer, and that is sign a goalkeeper. So Kelleher's here. He's got the number 12 shirt. He's got some fake goalkeeper top for up the stairs in the forge. He's now changed the number. FIFA, or EAFC, sort it out, please. There we go. The first signing of the Ryan Fitzsimons, Brendan Rodgers. I'm Brendan with a mask on, really. There we go. Good price. Overall, 74. Hopefully grows a bit. But do you know what? That's good for us. Shall we keep moving? Because I know what I want to do next. Oh, Brendan, and who's that? Is that pizza pasta ball himself, Roberto De Zerbi, sitting beside Brendan Rodgers? Yes, it is. And I want to make it happen. I don't care. Yes, we're raiding the Irish national team. We're bringing them all over here. But I want to make it happen. And you might be thinking to yourself, Ryan, prioritise other positions. We don't need another striker. We've got Kyogo. But what I'm thinking here is, a lot of people aren't happy with O as backup, are they? A lot of people don't like O compared to maybe what we had with Yakimakis a couple of years ago. And what I think about that is, I understand it. He might be quite a frustrating player in the eye, and maybe Celtic in the Premier League can do one better. And that's why I think that we should go for Evan Ferguson, because wow, what a player. I'm going to try and land him for 8 million. Now that is pricey, but it doesn't even break Celtic's transfer record. I'm going to try and get 8 mil. Okay, they're saying 8.3. I'm not going to argue it. Evan Ferguson, one of the best prospects in the Premier League. Bring him here. The tricolours will wave around Parkers once more. For all the Irish viewers of the channel, I hope you're happy because it's a double signing from the great land of Ireland. Kevin Kelleher in, Evan Ferguson in. What a double signing for Celtic. Brendan, did you see that? Brendan's got no socks on. Brendan, you manky bugger. Did you see that? I was just cracking my fingers waiting for something to happen. He had no socks on, the Spice Boy, and there he is, our new number 9. What a number. What a look, by the way. Look at that. Brendan and Evan. That is gorgeous. Brilliant. That's a thumbnail for you. Fantastic signing, if you ask me. 8.3 million. It's not even a record signing for Celtic. It's very unrealistic. Brighton probably want about 90 million. Never mind 9 million for this boy in real life. He's that good. However, he's here now. He's competition for that starting spot with Kyogo. A great, brilliant player to have. I was going to say brilliant. Brilliant player. I'm going to register that before George Foreman takes it for me. And just like that, we have made 2 great additions to this side. 2 good young additions as well. We've brought in Kevin Kelleher, and we've obviously brought in Evan Ferguson as well, who's going to become a madness in this game. So he'll come on for minutes here and there, but I'm happy with those 2 signings to kick us off. I think next it's a centre half, and it might be Christopher Ajer. We're going to have a look at what the scouts are saying. But the squad is slowly getting better. Now, one thing I will mention that some people pointed out in the last episode, there are a couple players missing. And I didn't even realise it. Marco Tilio, he's not here. Stephen Welsh, he's not here. I don't know what's happened. A lot of people were saying that in their career modes, they don't have Luis Palma. So there seems to be a problem right now. As usual, it's Celtic. The game makers, EA, they don't care about Celtic. So it's something that they'll probably address in God knows how much time, but it's not as if it's the end of the world not having Tilio and Stephen Welsh. Cheerio, Bernard. Nice to see you. Make sure you're careful with the driving now. See you later. Bernabe's gone. Yeah. Cheerio, son. Goodbye. Ta-da. Right, it's time to play some football. We have been offered a couple of tournaments to get our season kick started. It's pretty easy for me. We're going to go for the one that presents us with the best money, and that's this European International whatever it is. They are teams that we can beat, teams we should be beating. I'm going to take that, and that means we can start playing some football today. Not at Celtic Park, sadly, but we'll see some football. And James Tavernier's awaiting Nice for 11.5 million. God bless his Nice. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Who else is moving places? I don't know who that is away. We have our final scout report on Christopher Ajer. And look how interesting this is, by the way. Christopher Ajer has been approached by Rangers. Rangers have put a bid in for Christopher Ajer. We can't let that happen. I'm sorry. Now, number one, the game is not realistic at all, is it? When Christopher Ajer is apparently in talks with Rangers. But we can't let that happen. I wasn't absolutely set on Christopher Ajer. It wasn't the one that I was like, oh, that's got to happen. I want to make it happen. But now seeing him associated with Rangers, I suddenly really want to make something happen here, and I want to bring him back to Celtic. They've offered 8.4 million for him, Rangers. I'm going to try and land him for 8. I'm going to see if we can maybe get him for 8 million. No, they've said no, but they want O. Now, we could give them O, because we've just signed Evan Ferguson. O is probably not going to see a lot of football. However, I don't have a large squad to my disposal. I don't want to let anybody go. So I'm going to try and see if we can do 8.2. and see what they say to that. They have a deal. We have a deal. Brendan has stepped in at the 11th hour to save Christopher Ayer's career and reputation as a good Celtic man. Somebody who was considering a move to Rangers, maybe. We don't know how the contract talks were going. But somebody who was bidded for by Rangers. We're not letting that happen. Christopher, come back. You've been mistreated at Brentford. We're in the Premier League now. You can be a big boy. 56 grand a week. Anything for you, my son. Anything. Christopher Ayer is back at Celtic. Look, he's no socks on again. Look, no socks, Brendan. Get your fucking socks on, son. And there he is. We're changing the shirt number. He's going back to being that number 15 if it's available. Was it 15 or was it 35? I can't remember now. He's getting his number changed. But there we go. Christopher Ayer for 8.2 million. We sold him for more. So, you know, we've got him back at a cheaper fee. But great. We're getting him right into the starting 11. That's a very good signing. I'm happy with that. I am thinking something here. I think that we should train Kyogo to be a left winger. Because he's got better dribbling than Maida. He's got better pace. No, he's not. But he's got good pace and he's got better shooting than Maida. We could play Evan Ferguson up front. We'll think about it as the season goes on. Nonetheless, Christopher Ayer's in. Fantastic news. It's slightly decimated our budget. I'm not going to lie. We have 9 million left to sign what I would ideally like a left back and a right back. Ralston might move on. We might see somebody else move on, who knows, and then we might get money from this tournament. We need to win this tournament now. This is really, really important that we go out there and we get money to sign better players. It's match day. We're going to play these games very quickly on highlights mode. So let's get up. This is obviously new pre-match reports. It shows you kind of what you're coming up against, so I don't reckon... Oh, Christian Gamboa! Of course! Oh, Christian! Nice to see you, son. So we're coming up against Christian Gamboa's Bochum today, who like to play Gegenpressing football as well, so that's great. We're not going to bother doing training sessions for these friendly games. Let's just get into things. We're going to play what is our strongest side on paper for this first game. We're going to play it on highlights. Yeah, let's finally get this done. We're at the San Siro. God, a sold-out San Siro for a pre-season game between Celtic and Bochum. That's not something you expect to hear every day. And somebody's put a drumming for a pre-season friendly. Calm yourselves down, lads. I wonder how many Celts have travelled for this Italian pre-season tournament. Let's get this done. Right, we're playing in highlights mode, so we're just going to wait and see who kind of dominates the game. We've got a counter-attack to start us off. Now, if you've not played FIFA EAFC in any of the recent years, they have brought out this in career mode to kind of... what a great start! To kind of streamline the games so you don't need to constantly sit and play full matchups or even quick sim, because a lot of people don't like to quick sim. They like to have a little bit of control. So yeah, you can now do this sort of thing. We've got a corner. It's fell for Kyogo. It's cleared. And that... Well, might not be the end of the highlight, actually. Matt O'Reilly, can he get a decent ball in? Nobody's there. And that'll surely be the end of the highlight now. Another corner. Let's see. It's a decent ball, but Kyogo's the one to meet it. By the way, wasn't a bad effort from Kyogo. We are all over Bochum here. Chance after chance, it seems. And it's a counter-attack again for us. Let's hope we do better than the last counter-attack. I'm looking for somebody to make a run for me. O'Reilly, there's Kyogo. Slots him through. Kyogo's got a couple of men to try and beat. He's beat them. Can he finish it? He can finish it. And Kyogo scores our first goal of pre-season. We're 1-0 up against Bochum. It's a tidy wee finish from the man from Japan, Christopher Ayer and co, joining in celebrations. That's a good start. 1-0 up. Oh god, it skipped right to the end of the game. 90th minute, Bochum counter-attack, and this is where I'm bad at the game, defending. So let's hope that we don't bottle it now in the closing stages of the game. Just follow the man running. Oh god, they're going to go equalise. I can't defend. Nice! Big Nat Phillips, who's came on at some point in the game. Somehow that doesn't end the highlight though, and they're still going here. That's great. Surely the game should have ended when I put the first... That's ours. That's ours. And that's full time. A win. A 1-0 win against Bochum. You love to see it. We're back at the San Siro. It's time for match 2 of the pre-season tournament. It's against Cagliari this time. And they're starting off the game with a bit of a bang. We've made a lot of subs. Evan Ferguson is starting. We've got Nat Phillips starting at the back. They've took a shot from range. Big save from Kevin Kelleher. We didn't have much time to react to that defensively. Apparently is this now turning into a counter-attack for us? I've seen it flash. I've never seen that happen before. That's new. Because I thought it just ended straight away and I was not ready at all. But we have a penalty. Wow, okay. So who's taking it? It's got to be the man himself, Evan Ferguson. Can he score his first Celtic goal from the penalty spot? It's Evan Ferguson. And he scores! It's a perfectly placed penalty. Evan Ferguson has scored his first ever goal for Celtic. It's not a competitive goal, but it's a goal. And you love to see it. Him, Dyson Maidan, Matt O'Reilly rushing to the camera. It's 1-0 Celtic. Brilliant. And now we've got a free kick. I've not took a free kick in this game yet. Do you know that? I've not taken a single free kick. I don't even know if I want to try and embarrass myself with shooting. I think I'm going to just try and send a wee cross into the box here. Chip it in. It is cleared though. It wasn't the best free kick you're ever going to see. We've got a counter-attack now. God, they're flying in here, the highlights. Let's go. I don't know what I quite think of the highlight mode. I want you guys to let me know what you think will be the best format for this career mode. Do we play every game? Do we use highlights? Do we not? That was so silly of me. Why did I try a flare pass? Right, it's a counter-attack for Cagliari, who haven't really had the chance to threaten yet. They forced one big save from Kevin Kelleher. And my defensive inability is now coming to show. Brilliant from Nevrovsky though. A great interception. And another chance for them now. Oh, look at that. There's not much you can do about that when the highlight starts and you're there and it's an equaliser. I had to bring Kelleher out. Yeah, not ideal. Not a good situation to be in. If it won't show the replay, but you've seen how the highlight started. There was nobody there for Celtic. There was no defenders back. And there was not much I could do, to be quite honest with you. Matt O'Reilly, right, can we move it about well here? No, we can't. We've lost it. Now, Cagliari are going forward again here. I've early tackled. They're getting through on goal. They've scored. That's shocking for me, by the way. That's absolutely terrible. And just like that, I think Cagliari might have the win on match day 2, which is not ideal at all. And it's the end of the game. We've lost. My poor defending has been shown up again. I don't know, I've seen a lot of people complaining about this. The defending in this game is so difficult. The gameplay, I don't think is that bad generally. Going forward, I think it's fluid, it's fun, it's smooth. But defensively, they need to sort out the AI. Because this is it with sliders on as well. I don't know. It's just a little bit difficult. And if we can see goals like that to Cagliari, Premier League's a bit worrying. It's our final game at the San Siro. Let's get this done. If we win this game, we've got a good chance of taking home the prize pot for this pre-season tournament. So we need to win. Let's see what the highlights give us. This looks like a really good attack, by the way. Abada. We need to cut inside with it. We have cut inside with it. Well, Abada shoots, but it's blocked by Anton. Maybe we should have tried to move the ball. Oh, dear. Dear, dear, dear. Dear, dear doctor. Ayer's got to come back for this one. Oh, my defence. Yes, big Cameron Carter-Vickers. Love it. Oh, not another solo run. We've been left for dead with this one. Look at the state of it. Nobody back. Oh, he's done me. He's rolled the ball on me. We've brought out Kelleher. And it's a good save. We forced him to panic into the shot. And apparently this is going to be able to carry on onto a Celtic attack. Will we be able to make anything of it? Well, we'll just need to wait and see. Let's try. Alistair Johnson. There's Abada. Nice. Pull it back. Matt O'Reilly. There's Kyogo. Kyogo slips in. It's a tight angle. And it's a good save from a good keeper, by the way, Nubel. Oh, no. It's a penalty to Stuttgart. This is a big moment in the early Celtic career of Kevin Kelleher. It's Furich to step up. I've went the right way. Bastard. Bastard. 1-0 Stuttgart. Oh, nice. Nice. We need to make this count. Look at it. Look at Ferguson. Look at Ferguson. Pass it to Ferguson. Evan, you need to score, son. Size him up. No, why did I do that? Why? Why have I done it like that? Oh, why did you see how I slowed down? No, that was a golden opportunity and I panicked. I thought finessing it round the keeper may have worked and we're not going to get any bonus money from this competition. I tell you that right now. That ain't going to happen. Stuttgart moving forward on a counter-attack opportunity. We are struggling to defend it once again. It's a chance. It's a good tackle from that Phillips, though. We need to get it away. We do get it away. And I think that this is it. This is it. It's got to be now. It's got to be now. It's Evan Ferguson again, who's going to have a massive opportunity here if he can get round his man. And he can get round his man. He gets round him again. That's a brilliant save. He's such a good keeper. Ferguson with the 2 big chances that I'm going to take the responsibility for missing. We've lost to Stuttgart. A great goalkeeping performance from Nubel. A keeper that I would love to have myself. And it's a penalty that does us there. Frustrating. Yeah, we didn't win it. So we don't get any of that bonus money, which is really, really frustrating. But listen, it set us up nicely as in the next episode we start our Premier League campaign. As you can see, Burnley is going to be our first game of the season. So if I quickly go and try and find our calendar just to have a look at how things are. Where is the calendar nowadays? Can you not just identify yourself, please, calendar? Thank you. There we go. We have Burnley very, very soon. So we've got 19 days till the game, and the window shuts in just over a month. So, yeah, a semi-successful episode to kick us off. I'm happy with the triple signing that we've made. We've brought in Evan Ferguson, we've brought in Kevin Kelleher, and we've brought in Christopher Ayer. So a good start with the 10 million that we currently have in the transfer budget. It's time now to think about fullbacks because we do need to sign fullback. So let me know your ideas in the comments below. Do we go for Ryan Sessegnon? Do we make that happen? Because valued at their asking price around 8, but they think we can get him at 6.4. If we can get him at 6.4 million, it would leave us a little bit of money for a backup right back to Alistair Johnson. So let me know what you think. Let me know who you think I should sign. But that's going to be it for today. We're going to wrap up episode 2 there. Sorry if it's been a bit of a longer one, but I'll let you go. Thank you. See you next time.